Welcome, my friends. Welcome to my craft room, my friend. If we've not met, my name is Liz, and I am super excited to craft with you tonight. Let's flip the camera and we will have a look at what we're going to make. We are live, so I can see your comments. So we're going to create this fantastic little gift bag. We're going to use our decorative dies. So there's fantastic circle dies we're going to use to create our flap, and everything apart from the flowers are in the warehouse clearance. So one of the things that I'm really enjoying is showing you how versatile the dies are and how we can create some really fantastic things and get some fantastic savings. Friend, the flowers, they've been gone for a while, I know. You can create your own beautiful floral bouquet here. So yeah, shall we get crafting? Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. Throw me some hearts if you are loving this project, and we will get started. In fact, not only are we going to use the dies, but we are going to use one of the card bases to create this flap. Now, I don't know if you've seen the Black Friday savings. When I created this yesterday, these were in stock. Unfortunately, they've sold out. So all those lucky crafters who've got these will be able to make this. Sylvia, it's great to see you. Happy Thanksgiving to you, my friend. Okay, so what we will do is we're going to make this together from scratch. So we're going to cut from our paper pad, and I am using the Floral Shop collection, which is so pretty. The colours are absolutely fantastic. And yeah, that was my pieces falling on the floor. But we're good. We are going to do this. We're going to do this together. So I have cut a coordinating piece like so, and these are going to be glued together. And I've cut 4 of them, and I'm going to tell you the size. I've got it written on here. So they are 6 by 8.5 inches. So we're going to cut 2 of the blue pieces and 2 of this piece. And on one side, we're going to use our oval dies, and we are going to cut out this aperture. Okay, so I used one of the large ones, but the choice is yours. So we're going to glue these together. We're going to have a real nice crafty time together with ourselves tonight. We're going to put this together piece by piece. So throw me some hearts if you are loving this project, and if you love to make bags and boxes, or if you like to make the most of your crafty dies. I don't know about you, but I love to look at a die, create what it was designed for, but also to create something else from it as well. So we're just going to glue those 2 together. Now you could glue that together and then run that through the die cutting machine to cut out this aperture. Clarabelle, thank you. It's so great to be here. It's one of my favourite things to craft with everybody. And tonight, it's tonight in the UK, it's the afternoon over in the US. I get to do the last thing in my day, is my favourite thing, which is awesome. So I'm going to glue these 2 together as well. I'm not going to glue them, because what we want to do is make that flap. So I'm going to take a flap like so, and this is from the Shutterfold cards. Okay, so we can make cards like this, which are absolutely fantastic, but we can utilize these for the flaps of these bags. So this is what they look like. And what we're going to do is we are just going to cut along here to get a piece like so. And then I'm just going to glue this flap together. Now, you could cut this off, but I'm wanting it for the strength. So I'm going to keep this together for the strength, like so. And then we're going to glue this in between the two pieces. So that's why I stopped gluing. Didn't want to be doing that. So I'm going to put some glue onto the back of here, and we're just going to line that up with the edge like so. Press it down to make sure it adheres, and then we'll go back to this piece and put some glue on here. Now this is going to be the back, and this comes together really super quickly and easily. I mean, I'm using the Floral shop paper pad, which is in the warehouse clearance section. So we've got our back and our front. Now obviously I'm going to decorate this. So Penny, it's good to see you, my friend. We are going to cut a circle from the paper pad, which coordinates with this, and we're going to take the large die from the rounded sunlight window, so it's the outer die. We're going to cut a piece like so, and then we're just going to cut it in half. Now, top tip, because I did it wrong the first time, I just cut it and my pattern looked wrong, so I wanted my pattern to follow here on the inside. So make sure that you cut in the right place so your pattern is straight, if this one is as well. If it's plain, hey, don't worry about it. So you're just going to cut that in the middle, and we're going to glue that on as well. Sunal, it's good to see you. You're in Tampa, Florida. What a beautiful place. Okay. Now, I don't know if you have heard, the Black Friday savings are live on the website, and you can save $10 with a $60 order, $25 with a $125 order, and $50 with a $200 order. Now that ends 11:59 p.m. on the 24th of November, so make sure to take advantage of that. I know lots of crafters all over the world are doing so. They're super excited about those savings, and there are lots of things selling out, so make sure to get your wish list out and have a look. Okay, Jan, hey, good to see you. Pat, Deborah, I'm super excited you're here. Okay, so we're going to decorate the flap. Now, what am I going to use for that? I'm going to use the rounded lattice window die for this piece here. So this is the beautiful fancy edge. So you're going to cut one of these, and then we're going to take the okay, here it is, there we go, the rounded eyelet window die, and we're going to take this gorgeous fancy piece. There we go. So we're going to take this one, and what you're going to do is you're going to lay that in the center, tip that down, die cut it, and we get this beautiful fancy piece. Isn't that super pretty? Now, I don't know if you saw the live where I created this out of it, so I'll add the link into the comments so that you can create this as well with this die. It is really beautiful die to create. with. Creates fantastic cards, but it's also great for other projects as well. Right, so we're also going to cut a semicircle with this die, and that one is from, let me check, it is from, here we go, the Rounded Sunlight Window die. Okay, so all of these are in the warehouse savings, so don't miss them. And I'm just using them all together. Now, as you can see, this just fits within that die cut area. So to make sure I get that in the right place, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my glue onto these pieces like so. So my friend, tell me, Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and what plans do you have? Are you cooking? Are you going out? What's your favourite pie? Oh my goodness, favourite pie. Mine has to be pecan, and I had the amazing pleasure of being able to taste Linda's and Martha's amazing pies when I've been over for Thanksgiving in the couple of years ago. So, what's your favourite pie? What do you have with your Thanksgiving dinner as dessert? Okay, so there you go. We've just glued that together like so. And we're just going to glue that onto the flap. Now, this was the easiest way to create the flap, but you could use a circle die and fold that in here as well. I just thought it was a really fun way of using those cards. That isn't a card. Right, so we have our back piece. Now you could glitter all this up, you could put a pocket here, the choice is yours. And then we've got the front piece. So what we're going to do is I have a border on here. So what we've done is just going to get the dies, is I'm using the oval dies, and I have cut out using one of the large dies, and then I've taken one of the smaller dies of the smaller die from the small section, the small dies, there we go, that's a tongue twister, isn't it? And I've created a border. Now you could use the circle ones, you don't need to put one in, it's up to you, this is your gift bag. Now I'm making it for birthdays. I don't know about you, but in November and December we have birthdays in our family, but in the stores they seem to take away all the cards and birthday things and replace them with the Christmas stuff. So it's always wonderful to be able to make birthday things for people who have birthdays around Christmas. And obviously they don't want Christmas on those things. Okay, so you can see we've just added that on there. Sylvia, you're on your way to your daughter's house in Oklahoma. Oh, she wanted to cook Thanksgiving dinner. Oh my goodness, Sylvia, that's amazing. Have a fantastic time. And cherry pie, yum. Pat, you're going to your son's house. He's preparing the turkey. Everyone's bringing side dishes. Oh my goodness, it sounds like fun. Pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. And you always have apple. Oh my goodness. And Deborah, you're going to your daughter's house tomorrow and you'll take homemade pumpkin pie and cranberry. Oh my goodness, you guys are going to have such an amazing time. Right, so we've got the back and the front. Let's create the inside box. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a 10 by 6 inch piece of card and we're going to score on 2 inches on all sides. So then we're going to cut down these two score lines, okay, and these two score lines, and we're just then going to fold them. So we're going to make like the base of the box. When I say a box, we're not making a box, there's a lid in a box. Okay, so all we're going to do then is bring these two sides together, and we're going to glue them in place. Now I have one that I have glued already. Now then, the two long sides are going to be covered by the back and the front. So what I'm going to do is we're going to cover the insides. Lucille, hey, it's good to see you, my friend. Right, so for the base, I'm using the same paper as the inside of the backs and the fronts. So for the base, this piece is 6 inches by 2.5 inches. And we're just going to glue that in place. Now, a top tip to get things to fit smoothly is to just cut them one little notch of 1/16 of an inch shorter, so that they don't ruckle on the insides of things. That's a good top tip, that. And then I've cut 2 pieces, which is, there we go, 2 inches by 12 inches. Now we're not going to use all of these, we're just going to use them to line the box. So my easiest way to line a box is to fold a piece there so that that can go into that corner, and we're going to just overlap that so we don't get a join that is seam. And I'm just going to run my fingers into the corners where I want my folds. Now you could measure and score, but this is my go-to way. Just seems to be much easier. Okay, so I'm then going to just trim this piece down like so, and then we will pop some glue on the back and glue this in on for one side. Claribel, you're spending your Thanksgiving with your first grandbaby for his first Thanksgiving. Claribel, how super special. Oh my goodness. Have an amazing time, my friend. Oh, you've got a lot to be thankful for there, my friend. How wonderful. Joyce, so good to see you. Good to see you. So we're making this fun gift bag. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to come in with this piece and do the same for these 2 corners, like so. So when we started, and I said to you we were going to make all of this from scratch, we really are. And it's really great fun being together crafting, my friend. So we've talked about, I'm just going to cut that off along that fold. We've talked about the Black Friday savings, but what I want to make sure you know, so you don't miss out, is the free paper pad with a $100 order for the whole month of November. Now all you need to do is add that into your, there you go, Nelly was doing it upside down, add it into your cart and the discounts will all be applied at checkout. Okay, now the warehouse clearance, you can save up to 70%. I mean, wow, if you can, the warehouse clearance, 70% savings, and Insider member gets an extra 20%, and then there's the Black Friday savings. It really is a fantastic time to take advantage and get those things on your wish list. Right, so all we're going to do now is glue the back and the front onto here. So let's do that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the glue to the box like so. Okay. And I'm going to turn it over and put some pressure on, like so, so that glues in. Karen, it's good to see you. You're in Sweden. There we go. So what we're going to do now is the same on the other side, like so. So you can see this comes together really nicely and really easily, like so. There we go. And then you could have used magnets in here, so you could have put magnets in here so it closes. I'm using these little Velcro dots that I've got in my crafty stash. So they've got a glue on the back of them. And that one, let me just get another one. Right. They've all got stuck together. Okay, so all I'm going to do is put that onto there, and then I'm going to line up my lid like so, and then I have a floral arrangement to add. But what we're going to do first is I have a sentiment which isn't in the savings, the warehouse clearance, but it's a special birthday sentiments. That's one of my absolute go-tos, is that, it really is. And I've just stamped happy birthday on a piece of white card, and I've cut it out using this die from the Arrows and Banners die. So these are the Arrows and Banners, and we've got the tag dies. Now, I don't know if you know, but the tag dies coordinate with the papers in the back, which have all the tags on. So I have cut out 2 tags. Got a piece of the paper here. So the dies all coordinate. Let me see. Let's see. So this just lays on here, and you can die cut that out. So if you haven't taken advantage of these, and you've got all those paper pads that you took advantage of that fantastic savings recently of, then these dies are a real favourite of mine for cutting out the tags, and a real must-have in my crafty stash. So we've got our sentiment, we've got our tags. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to glue on our floral arrangement. So I've put this together already. Whatever you decide to use is fantastic. So your floral arrangement, this is your bag. Now, this is the rustic sunflower, but I've coloured it in a different colour to a sunflower. And these are from the Floral Shop collection, all the leaves and these beautiful flowers. And I have used Seafarer and Lighthouse for these. So I know that you love to know what colours, so these are the colours that I used on here, and the green is just a leaf green. Okay, really pops, doesn't it, that colour on the blue? It really looks fantastic. Karen, you're loving this. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. And you've put your Black Friday in too. What a great deal. Yay! Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to get your crafty goodies. Right, so the sentiment, there we go. I'm just going to snip this down like so, and I'm going to curve it in my fingers. So this is how, see how I've curved it? So I've got a nice little flag kind of banner, and all I'm going to do is put some glue on the back and glue it into the back here like so. Right, so let's just do that. There we go. Now, what I thought I would put in mine is I would put a cello bag with chocolates in. Oh my goodness, I know my uncle will love that. And yes, my uncle loves flowers. In fact, so does my husband. They often say, just because we are men doesn't mean to say we don't want to have your flowers. Now then, the next thing I've done is I've taken some ribbon. So this was a bit wider than what I wanted. And this is out of my crafty stash. So this is the size that I'm using. I would have really gone for the thinner one, but I've already used it up. So never mind. So I'm just going to slot right round the back, and I'm going to keep it straight like so. So we've going to have the tags hanging down. Okay, and this just adds that finishing touch. You could also put some little tags just in here, you know, like that you have in a floral arrangement. So let's just tie this like so. There we go. There we go. Sorry if my hands are getting in the way. And I'm just going to do another knot so it doesn't come undone. Like so. Now, I've never done this live because it's always been, how am I going to do it? But there we go, we've done it. Okay, so we've got our ribbon. And all we're going to do is we're going to take our tags. And I'm going to put the ribbon through my hole like so. Susan, you're saying this is absolutely gorgeous and you can hardly wait for your craft room to be finished. Oh my goodness, Susan, I don't know how you are being so patient, my friend, but I am so excited for you to get back into your craft room. I really am. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to add, let's see, I don't want it quite that long. So I'm going to have that one about there. Okay, so we'll just tie a little knot in there at the top. And then what I'm going to do so that doesn't move is I'm just going to snip it and I'm going to bring in my glue. And I'm just going to put some glue underneath it. Okay. Obviously, I'm going to let that dry. And then we're going to do the same on this side. And put this one through. Okay. Minerva, you just seen I'm live. And you'll be watching it after it's over. Fantastic. That's the amazing thing that you can save the videos and you can watch them later as well. So I don't know about you, but if you don't know how to save a video that's in Facebook, you see, you know the triple dots on the top of the post, click on that and then it gives you the option to save video, and then it goes into your saved section, and all you do is go into that section and find the video and rewatch it, which is super. Okay, so that is our little bag just about finished. I'm going to take a pop dot. I'm going to take it off because I want to make sure I don't get the glue, and I'm just going to pop it on the back of that one and then onto there. So we've got our little tags like so. Okay, so that is how we make the most of our crafty dies and create something beautiful that your friends and family will absolutely love. I want to show you some other things. So we've done this one, and I showed you this little basket, this little bag before. So these dies are fantastic, they really are. And then I made this card several years ago. So these dies are great. You could use these dies on here as well. This has got a little clip on it, and then it opens up. So if you are lucky enough to have these card blanks, then this is a fun card that you can create. They all just overlap. So I put a little, you know those business badges that I've got, your name badges when you go to business conference? What I did was I glued on the back of those onto my floral arrangement, cut it down, and then it just goes onto my card like so. Right, so there's some fun ideas with those dies. So we can use them as cards, as flaps on our gift bags. We can make gift bags for them. Just have lots and lots of crafty fun with them. It's all about having fun. That's the important thing. So my friend, it's been fantastic crafting with you. I hope you've enjoyed being inspired, and you'll be creating something with these amazing dies too very soon. Remember the Black Friday savings and the free paper pad. Add those things to your cart, and discounts will be applied at checkout. Head to the website www.heartfeltcreations.us and have an amazing Thanksgiving, my friend. I am so thankful for our time together. I'm so thankful for our crafting family and our friendship and the love that we all share. It's been an amazing time crafting with you, and tonight has been extra special. So have a fantastic time tomorrow for Thanksgiving, and I will see you again soon. Okay, happy crafting, my friend. Bye.